On the occasion of this Mother's Day, I want to share a little about my mom's life story, because she is not only my mom, but she is an inspirer, a living testimony, a motivator, and a role modeler for me and my younger sister. According to her, she studied only up to class 2, but it is so amazing that she can read, write, and sing from the Konyak hymnal. Because of her skill in writing, reading, and singing from the Konyak hymnal, she was sent to Longwa village as a woman leader, one of the biggest village in Konyak area bordering to Myanmar, which is 43 kilometers away from Mon Town. In the year 1979 October, under the leadership of SP Phelem. During those days when Christianity first came to our land, to the Konyak land, those who can read, write, and sing from the Konyak hymnal were sent as a pastor or woman leader to the newly converted villages. So my mom was also one among them, and my mom is the first woman leader in the Longwa village. When she received a call to go for ministry, she did not hold back, she did not hesitate, but with courage, with confidence, and with faith, she left for ministry to the unknown place. According to her, she had no idea where Longwa is, how far it is from Tanhai, and what kind of people live there and what kind of dialect they speak, but she just left with faith. And when she left for ministry, it was only a month after she lost her mother. This shows that my mom is very strong. And during those days, like, there was no proper road connection, no bridge, no proper communication. So she had to walk by foot to the deep forest. From Tanhai to Mon is 12 kilometers, and from Mon to Longwa is 43 kilometers. So she had to walk by foot. That is so amazing. And when she reached Longwa, she had to face a lot of problems, not only with the non-Christian people, but both with the underground and the army. Because during that time there was no ceasefire, but there was a curfew time, so every night was a curfew night for them. They had to run to the forest for safety, they had to run to the jungle to save life, whether it is raining or in the chilling cool weather. They have to run to the forest, sleep over there, and come back only in the morning. That was the horrible life my mom spent during her ministry time. And they could not even sleep, eat, and sit peacefully even at home, because the army say that they are sent by the underground to spy them, and the underground will say that they are sent by the army to spy them, and in the middle they had to suffer a lot, like mentally, emotionally, and physically. They are harassed by both the parties. And according to my mom, she was imprisoned twice by the army for no reason. Again, she was summoned by the Longwa Ang. That night she was alone. She was the only woman in the midst of the nobleman, the warrior, and the Ang of the Longwa village. She was there alone, shivering, sweating with nervousness, with hopelessness. She was thinking that she will be killed that night, but her fate in God saved her. God of victory and a God of wisdom was with her, and God rescued her. That was another living testimony of my mom. Within no time, or after some few days, the aunt accepted Christ. That was the miracle, and that was so amazing that God worked in the life of aunt. Marriage life, my mom served there in Longwa as a woman leader for 6 years, and after that she and my dad, they got married. And my mom said that even in her marriage life, she could not find any happiness and any joy and any comfort, because the pain was so severe, and the temptation was too much, and the burden was too much for her. Just imagine, out of 9 children that God has blessed her, 7 of them died. 7 of them are no more. She is left only with 2 daughters, that is me and my younger sister. Imagine all the mothers. It is so painful, and it will be so painful for us and for a mother to lose even a 1 child. But imagine my mom lost a 7 children that she born. It is very painful for a mother to look her child on a sick bed. But just imagine, my mom lost 7 of her children. How hard it would be for my mom to bear all those. But my mom did not give up on hope. My mom did not give up on God. My mom did not give up on faith. She did not mourn for what is gone. How precious it was and how hard it was for her, but she did not mourn for what is gone. And she also taught me and my younger sister to have faith, to have courage, never to lose hope, and never to mourn for what is gone. And my mom always taught me and my younger sister to be bold and courage enough to speak the truth, even if I am standing alone. My mom, the strength, the boldness, and the faith that she possessed cannot be compared with anything, cannot be destroyed with anything. All the circumstances mold my mom again and again, and all those circumstances was the stepping stone for my mom to grow more stronger in her faith, to grow more stronger in her spiritual life. She never complained all these circumstances. She always said that all those circumstances are from God, and God knows the best for us. She never complained to God. And that she always taught me and my sister never to complain on any circumstances, but to have faith in God. To all the mothers, you may be going through so many trials and temptations, so many pain, but do not lose hope, do not lose confidence, and do not lose faith in God. God is there working. What I am today is not because of myself, but what I am today is what my mom builds me to a person I am. My mom does not only give birth to me, but he builds me to a person what I am now. No matter what circumstances I face, the mother living inside me always strengthened me, always boosted me up. The mother living inside me is the place where I find strength and courage. And the mother living inside me, the teaching that my mom gave me, still alive in my heart, and that is the spirit where I find comforts, where I find companion, where I find courage, and I never feel lonely, because my mom's teaching, my mother's teachings are still alive in me, and inside me there is my mom living very actively in every ways, in everything that I do. And that is the only strength that I could fight with any circumstances, that I could go through any trials and temptations. Dear mothers, how are you impacting your children? To not lose hope, to not be so emotional, because God gave women with extraordinary power. What I have learned from my mom is God gave extraordinary power, extraordinary strength to every woman. We should not underestimate the strength that God has given to us. The strength to build the nation, the strength to build the world, the strength to build the family, the strength to build the society. Let us not use that strength to destroy it, but let us use that strength, that extraordinary power that God has given to us to build our nation, our society, and our family. God has given us, and God has given all the mothers the strength, the power, which cannot be destroyed, which cannot be destroyed with anything, which cannot be destroyed with anything. That is the power and courage that God has given to us. Dear mothers, how you are impacting your children? Let us leave a positive legacy for our children. Even if you are dead, your children will carry your image down the line. Your children will carry your image throughout the generations. If you leave them a bad image, they will carry that bad image. If you leave a good image, they will take the good image. Let us be a good example for our children, as it is said, children do not learn what children imitate from the parents. Let us be, and let all the mothers be, a noble women that leave a positive legacy for our children, to build our nation, to build our society, and to build a better family. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and God bless each and every one of you.